In this video, we will be talking about everything upcoming in version 0.2, executioners, survivors, and their abilities and lore, also the upcoming maps and game modes. Alright, let's start with our upcoming survivors. Our first upcoming survivor is Silver. Let's start with his first ability, Energy Meter. What does Energy Meter do? Tracks the amount of energy Silver has for his abilities. Gameplay effect. Every time Silver uses an ability, this bar drains. If empty, he cannot use abilities until it refills. Levitation. What does levitation do? Allows Silver to hover in the air for a limited time. Gameplay effect. Can dodge ground attacks or reach higher spots. Likely drains energy while hovering. Suspension. What does suspension do? Silver releases a shockwave that lifts and holds an executioner in place. This ability can stall executioners, giving teammates time to escape. Rock. This is a placeholder name. Silver summons 3 telekinetic rocks that can be thrown at executioners. These rocks slow down executioners and temporarily obscure their vision. Time Thing. Also a placeholder name. Silver marks his current location. Pressing X again teleports him back to the marked spot. This ability allows for quick repositioning or escaping dangerous situations. Silver has the average HP of a survivor, 100. Our second survivor is Blaze. Soul Meter. Blaze starts with 0% fire meter upon entering a round. The meter can be replenished by hitting stuns, gaining 30% back. If Blaze misses her abilities, the meter drains between 20% to 100%, depending on the duration and which ability was used. Roundhouse Kick. Blaze performs a powerful kick that can stun nearby executioners. The kick knocks back the executioner by approximately 7 studs and applies a burning effect that slows them for a couple of seconds. If she misses, Blaze is ragdolled. Using this ability consumes about 20% of the fire meter and grants 30% back if it hits successfully. Soul Flame. It fires multiple flames in succession, pushes executioners away per hit, applies burn, and drains her soul meter for the duration. The ability's function changes depending on how much soul meter Blaze has when used. That's it for the abilities. Blaze is still being worked on. Let's check all her icons. That's it for Blaze. Let's start with our first executioner. Fleetway Supersonic. Let's start with all of his voice lines.
Not so fast! Here it comes! That actually stung! I love it! Look at me! Look at how much stronger I am without... More! Let me more! It'll only make me stronger!
Alright, let's go over his abilities. Flight. Fleetway can move while flying and use other abilities, useful for mobility and chasing survivors. There's a flying duration bar next to him. Health bar. His normal total is around 355 HP, and when entering a solo, his health is reduced to 165. Standard attack. A lunge attack with hands. Does 35 damage. Also can land a critical hit, which deals more. Laser of Destruction. Fires a laser from his eyes. Deals 10 damage per second on contact. Applies burning status. Lasts around 3 to 4 seconds. Can be cancelled early. Chaos Dash. Highlights all survivors, then begins a spin dash regardless of flight state. If he slams into a survivor during the dash, he deals 25 damage. Ability can be used multiple times before ending. Fateful Drain. Fleetway lunges a large distance towards his target. He has up to 3 uses before a cooldown. If he lands it, he drains 45 HP from the victim and heals himself 16 HP. Burst. Freezes while floating, charges an energy ball, then explosions around him. Deals moderate damage to nearby survivors and applies highlight shows survivor locations. Has longer cooldown if used while stunned. Here is also his windscreen. Now for how much Fleetway will cost. As the wiki says, Fleetway will cost less than 20,056 rings. Here, take a look at what the developers said. As you can see, someone is asking if he has enough rings for Fleetway, and Sobi said yes. He has 20,056 rings, so Fleetway will probably be 20,000 or lower than 20,000. Kolossos. Let's start with his abilities. Attack. Uses his spike arm or punches to hit survivors. Charge. Kolossos charges forward with his arm extended. Deals 25 damage and bounces survivors into the air. Grab. Kolossos lunges with his spike arm to grab a survivor. While holding them, he can press M1 to bash for 15 damage. The grab ends if he's stunned or the survivor dies. Block. Kolossos can block incoming hits from survivors using his arm. Indicator. Kolossos' vision goes red before being given a live reveal of every active survivor's location for around 5 seconds. Alright, now let's talk about his only 2 voice lines. Alright, that's it for Kolossos. Tell me in the comments how much you think Kolossos will cost. Tripwire is still being worked on. We will only talk about his only 3 abilities. Attack. Tripwire swings forward, dealing 36 damage to any survivor in range. Reach out. Tripwire lets out ropes at the nearest survivor, attaching to them. The exact effect of this ability is currently unknown. Red Diamond. The function of this ability is currently unknown, though it's speculated to be related to flight. That's it for Tripwire. We don't know much about him yet. An upcoming game mode where 2 executioners will hunt survivors instead of the usual one. Protect the player. An upcoming game mode where survivors must protect a specific player, likely a key character, from the executioner. The executioner's goal is to eliminate this protected player to win. That's it for all the game modes. Everyone knows the hide-and-seek Act 1 and Act 2. I have explained everything about the upcoming maps in another video. You can click on the video that will appear up there to understand everything about the upcoming maps. So that's it for today's video. Tell me in the comments, what's your main gonna be? See you next video.